Welcome, listener. How are you? I am glad you are doing well, and I'm glad you had a good week. Hello, and welcome back to Aaron's Opinion. This is Aaron Richmond, and you are indeed listening to Aaron's Opinion, the podcast for blind people, where we talk about critical issues in the blindness community. By the way, Aaron's Opinion is copywritten, and this episode is copywritten by me, Aaron Richmond, and Aaron's Opinion. Thank you. This podcast can be heard almost anywhere you get a podcast, from Apple to Spotify to Spreaker to Google to YouTube, you name it, we're probably there. Don't forget, follow me on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, and even consider being a Patreon. Well, guys, sometimes around the world, and I've noticed the more I record with guests around the world, the more I'm impressed by all the amazing blind people and successful blind people all over the world. Tonight, well, I don't know where you guys are listening in the world, but we are actually, as a matter of interest, the time is 2056 New York. The day is the 3rd of October. It's a Saturday night. And if you're in Turkey and if your name is Aisha, it is very, very early in the morning. It's truly an honor to be speaking to you, Miss. Thank you so much for getting up so early, working so hard to get in here today. I appreciate you and thank you from the bottom of our heart here at Aaron's Opinion for joining us. You are a Turkish YouTuber, just to help you guys at home to understand this. So Aisha is a Turkish YouTuber. She
Yeah,
uploads she uploads great videos in Turkish, but even though I don't speak Turkish, I know they're great videos. So if you speak Turkish out there, you might want to listen to the videos and let me know how she's doing, because I don't know. I just know they're great. Anyway, Aisha wants to come to Aaron's Opinion, and we've been talking for a while, and she was just wondering, can she come over to Aaron's Opinion and tell the world about her dreams of traveling the world? I said absolutely yes. Aisha, go
yeah.
ahead. You're on Aaron's Opinion. Go.
Okay, my name is Ayşe Seyis. I live in Istanbul. I am a YouTuber. I want to travel around the world. I like that very much. I want to meeting from the different culture with people. Sorry, I am so excited
It's
now.
it's all right. It's all right. So first of all, you're from Turkey and you
Yeah,
want to travel the world, right?
yeah, yes,
Cool,
right.
cool. Okay, excellent.
Um, I want that from my childhood. Okay, so I thought I can do that now. Um, I will work and travel because I must work to um, to survive. So I will go to other countries and I will work there and I travel. Yeah, and I will
So
record. Yeah, I,
so to provide some background for you at home, Aisha, can you tell me, would you like to tell me, what you are doing now and to help you to understand who I am. So as I said before I pushed record, I said, my name is Aaron. That's true. I'm somewhere in the universe. As a matter of interest, I'm a teacher of English as a second language. I've been working online for 5 years, and about a year ago, I got into podcasting to help blind people all over the world tell their story and just have a great time podcasting. Okay, what about you?
okay. I work in the hospital now. I
Hmm.
to university, one of them management and organization, and the other one psychology. Um, and it's my dream. I want to master degree in neuropsychology, and I
Okay.
like learning new things.
Good, 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 good. All right, all right, all right, all right. So it sounds to me, and if I misunderstood, please correct me. But do you have a undergraduate degree in psychology?
Yeah, yes,
It's really excellent. I've noticed that um, a lot of blind people in other countries really struggle to go to university. So I am incredibly pleased and incredibly impressed and really glad to hear that you've taken the right step in life in going to university. That's so good and so difficult for so many blind people all over the world. And so, you studied psychology. What is your interest in psychology? Meaning, why do you like that field and what do you really want to do? Try to tell us.
Actually, I want to do that for the children because I am thinking I am very good at learning how to learn, and I thought I can help the children. By the way, so I thought if I studied psychology, I can help them better. Because I can see just 10%, but I went to normal school, okay? And I didn't have
So
any
Aisha
problem.
was okay. So right here, so Aisha was mainstreamed. You were mainstreamed. Okay. Oh, by the way, and I would just like to help you explain things as you go along, because some of my listeners are Americans, and they are not teachers like me, so they may not always understand as we walk through this. So I'm simply trying to help you tell your story. So you were mainstreamed in Turkey. That's also really good. That's excellent, Aisha. Yes.
Yeah. My parents and my teacher didn't understand my condition, so I learned like that, okay? The doctor came to our school and checked my condition, check all children condition,
Right.
and after that they understand I cannot see. So they told me after the research on my eyes, I cannot go to normal school. I should go to a special school. But when they told me that I was in the third class in the primary school, so I thought I did that already, so I can continue like that. So I understand that how we learn, okay, how people learn something. So I want to show the people that, okay, I want to share that with the other people, because people think that if you cannot see, you cannot go to normal school or you cannot do many things. Okay, so I I didn't leave that. Okay, I always went to how I can explain. I always went to normal school, not special school. Okay, so I don't know um, other things how they did. Okay, um, so I played the other children in my childhood neighborhood. Sorry, I didn't have. I had problems, but I cover. Sorry, I overcome. Okay, overcome them. So I want to share my experience with the other people, and I thought I can teach these skills to other people, so it will help them. I thought that. So I studied psychology because of that. Um, so maybe I can teach to people, I can show the people how I did, so it will help them to, if they have any problems in their life. Yeah, that's all.
Eh, Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Perfect, Aisha. I think, the way that point resonated with me, or what I got out of that was that, if I were to summarize what you said, I would say that you studied psychology because having to be mainstreamed and having this necessity for overcoming the challenges of Turkish society made you aware of how people think. So basically, your whole life, you've been studying how people think. And if you
Yeah,
study how people think, you're studying psychology. So I
yeah,
think your whole life was building up to you being a psychologist and understanding the way people perceive things. That's what I think about that. What do you think?
yeah. Sorry, I did not understand you clearly. Sorry. Um,
I think that your whole life you've had to overcome and work really hard.
yeah, yes, right.
Okay. And when you did that, you thought about the way that people viewed blindness and viewed and perceived your disability, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Do you understand?
Yeah, yes,
Yes,
I
yes,
understand.
excellent. Great, great. So when you were thinking about those people, you were like analyzing them. You were
Yeah,
like, you were kind of like being a psychologist as a child. You were kind of acting like a psychologist in a philosophical sense. Could that be
yeah,
true?
yeah, true. I
Yes,
did
yes.
that.
Yes, okay, excellent. Now got
Yeah.
it. Good, cool, cool. Yeah, I think that is a really interesting answer. See, guys, this is why I love doing interviews with people from all sorts of different countries because we hear how different people grow up around the world in different parts of the globe. Everybody has a different way of overcoming disability. And although I've never been to Turkey, I've heard a lot about Turkey and I've understood that Turkey is a very challenging and a very stressful and a very difficult society for people. So that's it's really interesting. Okay, now let's walk a little bit more towards what you're doing now. So now, are you working in a hospital?
Yeah, yes, I am working in a hospital
I think
now.
that's I think that's very I greatly appreciate the fact that you are even willing to work in a hospital, given the health crisis of our world today. I think that's really, really good that you're willing to work in a hospital. So so you're already doing great. I got to tell you, this is already guys, this is really encouraging for the podcast world and for our society. So, okay, what are you doing at the hospital? Can you try to tell me?
Um, okay, I don't work as a psychologist. I told you I finished two university. Um, so I am working in the hospital as um, data control, um, data preparation and control operator. Okay, I work in the computer. I work in the dental department. Okay,
Okay, so
I
um,
I am explaining you. I studied psychology after I start working in the hospital.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so I graduated 2 years ago. So if I want to study, I want to work as a psychologist, I must change my title. Okay, so I need to have an exam again. Okay, for that to change my title. So I didn't do that yet because I missed the exam time. Okay, so I am waiting next exam. Mhm.
Okay. So because you did not take a particular maybe matriculation in time, now you're working in an office in the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay. And can you tell our listeners more about what you're doing in the hospital and things like that?
Mm. Like you can think that like a secretary in this department.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, that's fine. I think, in this day and age, I think if anyone has a job, it's really good. So I think that's okay. I think that's good that you're working as a secretary. I understand that it's probably not ideal. I understand that it's probably not what you necessarily want to be doing, but I
yeah,
think given the circumstances, I think that's probably really good. Hmm
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,